We'll start a little bit differently today than we have been doing, so you might need to bear with me as I've been working on a new routine. So we won't do the normal opening today. So welcome to, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to yoga class on a beautiful Monday morning, a little bit too windy and cold to have it outside. So today's asana and pranayama practice is designed to help alleviate symptoms of anxiety on an anatomical level and also physiological. And we'll be using both Brahmana, as it's called in yoga, which means uplifting, and Langana, which means calming, relaxing. So we'll be mixing those two. The purpose of the Brahmana in relation to anxiety is to build inner strength. And the purpose of the Langana is to calm the nervous system, to create a state of parasympathetic engagement so that life's challenges can be faced with fortitude and confidence, yet feel calm and at peace. One of the common symptoms, so the reason we're working on anxiety is even during the best of times, anxiety is a common affliction, but especially with the current conditions. Also, the more relaxed we are, the calmer the mind is, the stronger the immune system. One of the common symptoms of anxiety at an anatomical level is neck and shoulder tension. So we'll be bringing some focus into that area today. We'll also be using contralateral movements, right brain, left brain activation. This helps to increase mental focus, to feel alert yet relaxed. And we'll be regulating at times the length of the inhalation and exhalation, and also retention after inhalation and suspension after exhalation. So I hope you enjoy the practice. I'll stay up so you guys get to enjoy everything. I have to work through it a bit. So go ahead and lay down as if you're about to come into final relaxation. So just lying down on the back, arms out to the sides at a 45-degree angle, legs between hip width and mat width apart. If it makes you more comfortable with a cushion under the head or a blanket, go ahead and do that. If it makes you more comfortable with a cushion or a bolster under the knees, feel free to do that as well. Close eyes and come into a state of relaxed, mindful, present awareness. Notice your state of mind, your habits of attention. Notice if you feel distracted or agitated. Or the opposite, do you feel dull, sleepy? The distracted state, the ancients called the Rajaguna, the Rajasic state of mind. And the dull, sleepy state was known as the Tamaguna, the tamasic state of mind. And there's a normal fluctuation between the two. And what we're looking for, though, is that relaxed, mindful, present awareness that the ancients called the sattvic state of mind. Clear, seeing reality as it actually is. Come into that present moment, and we're going to direct our attention initially to different parts of the body. Bring attention to the bottoms of the feet. Listen carefully. Maybe you feel the vibratory aliveness of the feet. You can also feel that same quality in the hands, the fingertips, that tingling vibration. Listen carefully and attempt to feel that subtle vibration that pervades the whole body. This is the vibratory quality of the peripheral nervous system. Go deeper, listen for a deeper vibration. The next level would be the autonomic nervous system. It's a deeper vibration than the peripheral nervous system. Take a few moments to relax deeply all of your muscles and attune to that vibratory quality that pervades your system. Bring attention to the breath. In today's practice, we'll be using conscious breathing throughout the movements and also, of course, in the pranayama. And as usual, we'll be inhaling and exhaling through the nose with the mouth closed. And we'll also be using that partial glottal throat contraction that the original yogis called ujjayi to help lengthen the flow of the breath and to maintain focus on the breath. The ujjayi, let it be soft, hardly audible, just enough so you can feel the vibration in the head. The contraction doesn't necessarily have to be in the throat. It can be in the nasal passages or any place in between. And in this practice, we'll be using two different types of inhale. Sometimes we'll be inhaling into the chest, into the heart center, into the lungs. And sometimes we'll be inhaling into the belly, the tummy, the navel center. When we're in the uplifting part of the practice, energizing, revitalizing part of the practice, we'll be breathing into the chest, which is also the Brahmana part. When we're in the Langana part of the practice, we'll be breathing into the tummy, which has a calming effect. As far as the exhale goes, the exhale will always be the same. On the exhale, the navel center moves towards the spine, as if you're hugging the spine. Begin to consciously, progressively deepen inhale and lengthen exhale. So for the beginning, meaning now, start with the chest inhale. So in an inhale into the heart center, chest, lungs, and exhale, belly towards the earth, and then towards the center of the earth. Inhale, expand the chest, lungs, heart center. Exhale, belly to the earth. And take now about a half a dozen breaths, progressively deepening the inhale and lengthening the exhale, taking as few breaths as possible, lengthening the breath to your maximum comfortable capacity, times 11, times infinity, times 11. Brahmana breathing. Breathing into the heart center, inhaling into the heart. Exhale, navel to the spine. And it may be useful during this beginning part of the practice, also where we're on our back and it's easier to focus. So it may be useful to switch the inhale. So finishing the breath you're currently working on the next inhale, rather than expand the chest, let the navel float up towards the big, bright, beautiful blue sky. And exhale, same thing, belly towards the center of the earth. Inhale, belly to blue sky. Exhale, belly to the warm center of the earth. And continue. So this would be Langana breathing. Inhaling into the tummy, calming effect. Well done. Now roll your palms down and bring your arms along to the sides. So I'll start to practice with you now. No more break for me. And while I'm learning this routine, I've been getting to know it pretty well, so most of it might go smooth, but there might be some areas that'll be a little bit clunky because I haven't practiced them as much. But this one we've been doing for a while, although we've switched it around a little bit. So on our backs, arms to the sides, palms down. So this will be a contralateral movement. Also, I ought to mention the beginning part of the practice, we're using it to revitalize our being. So we'll be using the chest inhale. So we'll be inhaling into the chest, lungs, heart center, and then exhale, belly to the center of the earth. And also, I'll be giving instructions on this first one to flex the ankle. What flex the ankle means is you press the heel away from the body and the toes towards the body. So on an inhale, flex the right ankle, press the heel away from the body, toes towards the body. At the same time, lift the left arm over the head on the earth. Retain the breath. And exhale as that left arm returns to the earth. Relax the foot. We'll get the other side. Inhale, flex the left ankle, lift the right arm over the head, palm faces the stars. Retain the breath. And exhale. Back to the starting gate. We'll repeat. Inhale, flex the right foot, lift the left hand over the head, palm faces the stars. Pause. Retain breath. No Mulaban free. And exhale. Arm to the side. Other side. Inhale, flex the left ankle, lift the right arm over the head. Retain the breath, feel the cross stretch. And exhale, arm to the side, relax the left ankle. And now inhale, flex both ankles, lift all 11 arms over the head on the earth. Retain the breath. Mula Bandha free. And exhale. Relax the arms back to the sides, relax the feet, belly towards the spine. Inhale, chest expands, flex the ankles, lift the arms over the head on the earth, palms face the stars. And exhale. Relax back to the starting position, stay here, keep on breathing. Now, when I say Mula Bandha free, I don't mean that there's no charge for the Mula Bandha. I mean that we're not doing Mula Bandha. It's just I don't like to say the word no or not. So I say Mula Bandha free. By the way, though, all the Mula Bandhas are free. You don't have to pay for them. I can tell if there was a live class here that the people would be roaring with laughter. And one by one, bring the knees towards the heart center, palms on the back of the thighs. On an inhale, rock up. Allow the soles of the feet to kiss the earth. Exhale back to the shoulder blades. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale so. Exhale home. Knowing at any moment we can go into any one of our variations. We can stay in the exhale position and alternately stretch the hamstrings. Or we can stay in the inhale position, do a modified sitting forward bend. Or you can come up with your own variation. And let's rock and roll a little bit to the left and right of the spine for the benefit of the kidneys and the adrenals that work hard for us and love to be noticed and nurtured. And then as we were, right up and down on the spine, pick an inhale, use your best, safe, elegant, graceful, show-off, free breakdance move. And come to an all-fours tabletop position. And we won't stay there for long. We'll come up to stand on the knees. Arms to the sides, the alignment hips. Shoulders over hips, hips over the knees. And we'll be doing two different variations of this posture. One, we'll be sweeping both arms behind the back, and then we'll be sweeping just one arm behind the back as we turn the head in the other direction. Wherever the breath cycle is at, let's inhale. Arms wide out to the sides and up. And exhale, buttocks to the heels, hands on the back, palms up, third eye to the earth. And again, inhale, rise up, sweep the arms wide and up. And exhale, arms to the back. Inhale up. And this time, exhale, stay up, just float the arms to the sides. And let's take the right hand behind the back with the palm facing out, so the back of the right hand on the lower back or sacrum, and lift the left hand into the air. So here we'll be doing the same thing we just did, where we come down into child's pose. We'll swing this arm behind the back, although we'll look in the opposite direction of the hand. So we're using the left hand, so we'll be looking to the right. So leading with an exhale, hand on the back, and turn the head to the right. So resting the left side of the head on the earth. Stay here, continue to breathe. Stay down. Find the sweet spot to stretch your neck here. One of the advantages of having the hands behind the back like this in child's pose is you can let the elbows relax and also let the shoulders relax onto the thighs. So we're working in this practice on helping to loosen up the shoulders and the neck. Leading with an inhale, rise up, arms wide out to the sides and up. And then exhale, arms to the sides. Now place the right hand, let me just think how we did it last time. We'll place the left hand behind the back, right hand into the air. And on an exhale, float down. And we'll look to the left, resting the right side of the head on the earth. Stay here, keep on breathing. And we're still doing the chest inhale. So in positions like this, the chest inhale is in a lot of ways easier. Where the tummy's constricted here, it's easier to breathe into the chest, the heart center of the lungs. And on an exhale, belly has plenty of space to move towards the spine and then to the bright blue sky. Inhale, vibrate so. Breathe into the lungs. Exhale, vibrate, hum. Keep this mantra going as much as you can through the practice. Inhale, chest expands as you vibrate silently so. And exhale, vibrate, hum, as the belly moves to the bright, big, beautiful blue sky. And leading with an inhale, stand on knees, arms to the sides and up. And exhale, interlace the fingers behind the head, press the elbows back, stay here. Inhale, this position of the hands opens up the lungs, so it's easier to get the Brahmana effect, inhaling into the lungs. And exhale, belly towards the spine. And release the interlace. Come down onto backs. Start the rocking and rolling again. This time, go in an inhale, let go of the legs. Exhale, grab back onto the legs. Maybe get a little bit more oomph into your rock. Maybe coming up to a squat. Eventually coming up to a stand. So here, feet any comfortable distance apart. And as a reminder, we're still breathing into the heart center and exhale, tummy towards the spine, hugging the spine. Arms relaxed at the side, palms facing towards the body. Inhale into the heart, lift the arms halfway, and then just continue up with the left arm, so contralateral movement here. Retain the breath, Mula Bandha free, and exhale. All the way down. Let's do a little dancey move. Inhale, raise the heels, arms halfway, and then just continue up with the left. Retain the breath. And exhale. Everything back to the starting position. Dancey move. Inhale, heels up. This time both arms up. Up on the tippy toes. Retain the breath. And exhale. Heels to the earth, arms to the sides. Inhale, heels up, arms halfway. Then continue just with the right. Retain breath. And exhale. All the way back down. Inhale up. Just continue up with the left this time. Exhale down. Inhale, all 11 arms up. Retain breath. And exhale down. Shake it out. Interlace the fingers behind the back, continuing to work anatomically on the shoulders. So move that interlace a little bit away from the back and down towards the center of the earth to help relax the shoulders. We'll continue for a while. I'll let you know when we switch, but we're continuing with the inhale into the chest, into the heart center. So this next posture is an adaptation of Uttanasana and Ardha Uttanasana. We'll do it a couple of ways. So we'll do it in a very supportive, gentle way to begin with. So place the palms onto the sitting bones. And on an exhale, just come down halfway. So by halfway, I mean that the torso is parallel to the earth. One of the beauties of doing this with the video is I can check my alignment better. So torso parallel to the earth. Might need to bend the knees a little bit more to do that. And you slide the hands down a bit, the palms down on the back of the thighs. And then on the inhale, just lift the torso up about a third of the way. And then on an exhale, slide all the way down, stay down, keep on breathing. Tuck the chin to the heart, point the crown of the head towards the earth. Bend knees, rest as much of the front of the torso on the front of the thighs as you can. And now on an inhale, bend the knees even more, slide the hands up, and come up to a standing position. Release the hands to the side. We'll do that again as what's normally done with the arms out in front. If you have back sensitivity, you can keep the palms onto the buttocks and the back of the legs. Inhale, extend the arms forward, up, and back. Stay here, continue to breathe. Coming into the back bend naturally by imagining the green energy of the heart floating up to the big, bright, beautiful blue sky. Thighs towards each other and back. Opening up to inspiration, intuition, Ireland. And then on an exhale again, just halfway down, bend knees, torso parallel to the earth. So I used to think halfway was here until I could see it on the video, but I can see that it's here now. And on an inhale, again, come up a third of the way, almost, it's like a modified chair pose. And on an exhale, all the way down. Stay down, continue to breathe. If you can, you must place the fingertips on the earth, or the palms, or the elbows, bend knees. This is an excellent position for the head and neck. The neck has a tough job keeping the head on the shoulders. Now it doesn't have to do that. Now instead the head can help the neck by safely stretching the whole circumference of the neck. Enjoying the blessing of being you. Bend knees deeply. On an inhale, extend the arms forward, up, and back. And exhale, angel wings to the radiant body and aura. Feel the tingle, feel the sparkle around the peripheral nervous system, the aura, or maybe deeper, more subtly in the autonomic nervous system. This next one is a variation of the posture called Utthita Trikonasana. And the adaptation is specifically designed for the neck and shoulders, which we've got focus on today. Again, we're still in the Brahmana part of the practice, the uplifting, revitalizing part of the practice. So we're still breathing into the chest, heart center, lungs. Exhale, belly towards the spine. So go ahead and step out with the left foot so the left toes are pointing towards the sides. You don't need to, and that right foot is angled a little bit in. We're not really caring too much here because we're working on the upper part of the body about getting much space between the feet. It is important, though, that the front heel matches up with the back arch. And also, when we go down, it's not important how far that front hand goes down. See, I can get it all the way down, but I'm all out of alignment. I lose benefit of the pose. So instead, you want to come up with the hand and make sure that the torso is in line with that left leg. Hips are pointing to the side. That back hip will want to come in a bit. See if you can use your hands to bring it back. So hips pointing toward the side. And then arms out to a T. This is another good one if you got the video going to make sure the arms are on the same plane, that you're not seesawing. If you're not using the video, you can just look back and forth a couple of times to make sure the arms are on the same plane. And leading with an exhale, right hand into the air, and that left palm, grab the back of the left leg. And again, it's not important how low you go with that left hand. What's important is that the torso is over the left leg. Move the top shoulder back. Great stretch through the shoulders here. And looking down at the front foot. Move the toes around a little bit. It's like your toes saying hello, good morning. So looking at the earth. And then let's inhale up. And let's exhale, go back down. This time, look to the sky, stretching the neck the other way. Inhale up. Exhale down, this time looking down. Inhale, reach for that imaginary hook in the sky, come up. Exhale as you go back down again, look up. Stay down, keep on breathing. So make sure that torso is over the front leg. So just to adjust the studio audience here, look down. It's too far that way, just come up. No, come up with the hand on the leg. Yeah, good. Sorry. And then on an inhale, come back up. And arms to the sides. Stay here, keep on breathing. May have to refer to my notes on this one. This is we'll get a great stretch for the neck here. So again, arms out to the sides. So okay, and then let the back hand come onto the back leg, and this time let the hand go forward and look at the hand to stretch the neck in that way. And now as you move the hand back, look down at the foot. Now leading with the inhale, hand back forward, look at the hand. But you're coming forward. Good. Inhale, move the hand back and look down. Inhale, move the hand forward, look up. Stay here, keep on breathing. And then on an inhale, reach for the imaginary hook in the sky, come back up. And now we'll reverse it. Moving the right foot out. Again, the front heel matches up with the back arch. Arms out to a T, look back and forth a couple times, or look at the video to make sure your arms are in the same plane. Leading with an inhale, hold on to the back of the front leg with the palm of the hand, look down at the toes, leaning forward. Stay here, keep on breathing. Okay. Good. And then on an inhale, let's rise up. And this time on an exhale, as we go down, look up towards the sky. Continue to breathe. In a relaxed way, get a grip with the soles of your feet on the earth and externally rotate the thighs. Inhale back up. Exhale down, look down. Inhale up, head back to center. Exhale down, this time look up to the sky. Stay here, keep on breathing. For even a bit more fun, take that top hand, swing it back, down, forward, up again, and back to come up, head back to center. Hands onto hips, stay here. Keep going with the breath, inhaling into the chest, exhaling, belly towards the spine. Now arms back out to a T. On an exhale, come down, hand into the air, look up towards the sky. And then leading with an inhale, move the hand forward and watch that hand with the head. Leading with an inhale, move the head back as you look down towards the front foot. Stay here, keep on breathing. And now leading with the inhale, bring the hand back forward and look at the hand. And this time bring the hand backward, look at the hand. Look at the hand behind you. And now look down at the front foot. Keep the hand where it is. And now take that top hand, swing it down, back, down, forward, and up again. Beautiful. We're going to do a counter pose to what we just did is like we did, and you can put your hands on your buttocks like we did in Uttanasana. This is Prasita Padonasana. It's a standing forward bend with the legs wide apart. So first, though, you can either heel toe the feet apart, walk them apart, or if you're comfortable jumping, you can place hand over hand like so and jump apart. Hands onto the hips to start with for now. Hands onto the buttocks. Hold on to those sitting bones. And see if you can get the feet pigeon-toed so the big toes pointing in, heels out. If the feet wind up parallel, that's fine. That's really what we're looking for. And now on an exhale, let's slide the hands all the way down. Imagine your torso going in between your legs. Stay here, keep on breathing. Use the comfort of the inner arms on the outside of the legs to relax into the position. Tuck the chin to the heart, crown of the head to the earth. Relax shoulders. Let the neck stretch, the whole circumference of the neck. And then leading with an inhale, slide the hands up a bit and we'll come halfway like we did in Uttanasana. Stay here, keep on breathing. And then on an exhale, slide the hands back down, point the crown of the head towards the earth. And inhale, bend knees, start to rise up. Slide the palms behind the legs. Stay here, keep the hands on the buttocks. And on an exhale, let's go all the way down. Slide the hands down. Inhale, come up halfway, slide the hands up a bit. Exhale, slide the hands back down again. Inhale, slide all the way up, rise up. Exhale down, all the way down. Inhale, slide up to halfway. Exhale, all the way down. And inhale, all the way up. Then you can walk, heel toe, or jump the feet together. Again, these standing postures have an uplifting effect, Brahmana effect. And we're going to come down to all fours in a pose, Chakra Vakasana. If it's helpful to pad your knees, you can go ahead and do that. My knees are well padded here. We've got this wool rug, 3 yoga mats, regular yoga mats, a wool yoga mat, and another yoga mat. So I'm all cushioned out here. Now, Chakra Vakasana is very similar to the popular cat-cow, except on the exhale, we go back into child's pose. And on the inhale, we don't do much on the lower back. We just use the traction in the hands to press the heart center forward and just slightly lift up the chin. It's a very subtle movement. So hands underneath the shoulders, fingers spread wide, knees underneath the hips, feet also hip distance apart. Inhale, traction on your hands, lifting the chest away from the belly, stretching the belly, lifting the chin a bit. Exhale, move the hip backwards, round the low back, bend elbows, bring forehead to the floor. And repeat, inhale. Come forward, leading with the chest, Stretch the belly. Stop when the shoulders are vertically above the palms. Exhale. Move the hips backward, round the lower back, bending the elbows so you don't round the upper back, but effectively stretch your lower back. And again, inhale. Come forward, not more than the shoulders over the palms though. And exhale. Back down. One more time, inhale. Traction with those palms. And exhale, back buttocks to the heels or towards the heels. Stay here. Keep on breathing. Keep the elbows bent to help keep the shoulders relaxed. Still, even though we've moved to the ground, we're still inhaling into the heart center. And exhale, belly towards the spine. Taking a giant step or 2 or 3 or 11 outside the mind. And on an inhale, unwind. Briefly sitting onto the heels. The next posture will be the last Brahmana posture in the practice. It'll also be contralateral, right brain, left brain, so that the east and west hemispheres of the brain can communicate better, kind of breaking down the Berlin Wall in the brain, so to speak. So let's come down onto tummy, and with the arms to the arms on the lower back, palms up. You can have the third eye on the earth or the chin. And now turn the head. Let's turn the head to look to the left, so the right side of the head is on the earth. And as we inhale, we won't move yet, but when we inhale, we're going to salute with that left arm. We can bring the side of the finger right to the third eye or right above, and we raise the opposite leg. So as an inhale, and we also raise the chest off the earth. So an inhale into the chest, raise the chest off the earth, bring the head to center, take that left hand, salute, keep on breathing, right hand into the air. And leading with an exhale, come back to the starting point, except you look to the opposite direction. So the head looking towards the right now with the left side of the head on the earth. Leg return to earth, hand onto the back. And now we'll get the other side, leading with an inhale. Lift the left leg off the earth. Take the right hand into the salute position, looking forward. Keep on breathing. And on an exhale, arm back to the side, turn that leg back to earth, and look to the left, right side of the head on the inhale. Lift the head and chest. Left hand to the salute position, right leg into the air. Keep on breathing. Leading with an exhale, arm back to the side, behind the back, and look to the right. Stay here, keep on breathing. If it's too much on your neck, you can place hand over hand and rest the side of your head on your self-made pillow. And now also bring the arms to the sides if you can, palms up. And let's slowly begin to unwind and come on to backs. So usually in the studio, when I have people do that, I have a human spatula in the studio and I can just flip people over. But can't do that virtually, at least not yet. So come down onto backs. And now we're starting to, I'll stay up just to look at the instructions. But you're onto backs as if into relaxation pose, arms to the sides, palms up. And we're going to start to shift into the Lagana part of the practice. So this has the calming effect, Lagana yoga speak. And now, one by one, move the knees towards the heart center. We do one by one to keep the lower back safe. And then hold on to the knees. Some human beings like to place the palms onto the kneecaps here, like so. I like to have them more horizontally in front of the kneecaps. And now the knees are over the hips, so the arms are straight. So it's a very, very subtle movement. So again, we're moving into the Lagana. So we'll be inhaling. The inhale will switch here. Inhale, tummy gets bigger. Same thing on the exhale, though, belly towards the spine, into the earth, into the center of the earth. Inhale, tummy gets bigger. Exhale, tummy disappears to who knows where. Inhale, tummy gets bigger. And on exhale, using the leverage in the palms, activate bicep. Use bicep strength to bring the knees closer to the heart center, bending the elbows. And now inhale. Straighten the arms, still holding on to the legs. And exhale, using the strength of the biceps, knees towards the heart center. Inhale into the tummy. As the tummy gets bigger, silently vibrate so. And exhale, as the elbows bend, silently vibrate hum. Keep going on your own at the pace of your inner teacher. Eyes can be closed, focused at the third eye, or simply closed. Or eyes can be closed and focused at the tip of the nose. Again, since we're anatomically working on the shoulders today, make sure when the knees are moved towards the body, that you use leverage in palms to activate bicep. And it's the bicep strength that's bringing the knees closer to the body, not the shoulders. Another alternate position for the hands here is you can place the palms on the back of the thighs to even help relax the shoulders more in this position. Feel beautiful, bountiful, blissful, balanced. And on the next inhale, with the arms straightened and knees over the hips, stay here, keep on breathing. Relax, though, the arms to the sides of the torso, palms down, chin mildly tucked towards the heart to keep the back of the neck long, where the parasympathetic nervous system runs, the relaxation system in the body. This next movement will involve contralateral. Also, the contralateral In addition to helping the hemispheres of the brain to communicate better, it also helps to coordinate the left and right hand sides of the body. So as you inhale, straighten the left leg, lift the right arm over the head, the opposite arm over the head on the earth, palm faces the star. And exhale, bend that knee, return the arm to the side. This time hold the breath out, suspend the breath out. The other side, inhale, straighten the right leg, lift the left arm over the head on the earth, palm faces the stars. And exhale. Return to the starting position. At the end of the exhale, suspend the breath out briefly. We'll do it again. Inhale, straighten the left leg, bring the right arm over the head, palm faces the stars, and right into the exhale, bend the knee, right arm to the side, pause, hold the breath out, suspend the breath out for Langana effect. Now inhale, straighten the right leg, lift the left arm over the head, and exhale, back to the starting position. Hold the breath out. Now inhale, both legs to the sky, both arms over the head on the earth, palms face the stars, and exhale. Everything returns to the starting position, suspend the breath out. Again, same thing, inhale, both legs to the sky, arms over the head, on the earth, palms face the stars. Stay here, keep on inhaling and exhaling. A very basic position, but an opportunity to get a exceptional stretch on the hamstrings. Press the heels to the sky, toes to the earth. Best way to get a hamstring stretch is on your back. Allow the breath to be a bridge between body and spirit, a doorway to the present moment. And exhale, bend the knees, arms back to the sides, palms down. Return the soles of the feet to the earth. Stay here. Inhale, tummy gets bigger. Exhale, tummy disappears. And now place the arms out to the sides to a T, palms down. We're going to be doing a two-legged twist here. And then one by one lift the knees off the earth. And I'm going to have to come up to read you through this because we do a special pranayama here. So this supine twist is called Jahara Parvati. Again, we're into the calming part of the practice, Langana. Wherever the breath cycle is at, please inhale fully and exhale completely. Inhale deeply. On the exhale, twist your knees towards the right elbow, both knees, and look in the opposite direction. Look to the left. Stay here. Keep on breathing. Get comfortable as comfortable as you can. And now inhale back to center. Exhale Knees to the other side, look in the opposite direction. Stay here, keep on breathing. You can place the palm on the outside of the knee to help with the twist. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale to the other side, knees to the right. Look in the opposite direction to the left. Hold the position. Get as comfortable as you can. And we're going to stay down for several breaths. So we'll inhale to a count of 4. Exhale to a count of 4. Suspend the breath 2. Inhale 4. Exhale 5. So lengthen the exhale by an additional count. Again, suspend the breath 2. Inhale again to a 4 count. This time, exhale 6. Suspend the breath 2. We're going to do 2 more breaths. Inhale, 4 count. Exhale, now 7 count. Suspend the breath out 2 seconds. This is long enough breathing. Inhale, last breath, 4 count. And exhale to an 8 count. Lengthening the exhale so it's twice as long as the inhale. At the end of the exhale, suspend the breath 2. This is engaging that parasympathetic response. Inhale, come back up to center. And exhale the legs, both legs to the other side, gaze in the opposite direction. And we'll do the breathing on this side as well. So again, with the inhale, we'll always stay at 4, and we'll work on lengthening the exhale, and we'll have an exhale suspension, not long on the exhale suspension. Let's inhale, 4 count, hold the position. Exhale, 4 count. Push the right leg, push the leg further if you can. Suspend the breath 2. Inhale, 4 count. Exhale, 5 count. Lengthening the exhale a little bit. At the end of that 5 count, suspend the breath 2. Inhale, consistent to the 4 count. This time exhaling 6. Suspend the breath 2. We'll do 2 more breaths. Inhale 4. Exhale 7. Suspend 2. One last breath. Inhale 4. Exhale 8 this time. Exhale twice as long as the inhale. Suspend the breath 2 at the end of the exhale. Inhale, move the knees back to center, and like we were doing before, put both hands onto the knees, holding the arms straight, and slowly, like we did before, Vipassana, with moving the knees towards the heart center. And we'll add this with pranayama. And again, we'll be lengthening the exhale for the Langana effect. So to start off with, in stillness, inhale 4 and exhale 4, bringing the knees towards the heart center. Inhale 4. This time exhale 5, bring the knees back towards the heart center. Inhale 4, straighten the arms, move the knees away from the heart center. This time exhale 6. Inhale 4, straighten the arms. Exhale 7, knees towards the heart center. Inhale 4, one last time. And exhale 8, twice as long as the inhale. Put one foot and then the other on the floor. Put the arms to the sides. And pause a moment to become aware of the shift in your energy moving into Langana. Feel that deeper relaxation in the body. And let's roll to one side and come up to a cross-legged sitting position. It's a sitting twisting adaptation. It can be called Sukhanasana Pavariti. Again, if you want to elevate your sit bones to facilitate comfortable sitting, you can do that. You could also do this in a chair to facilitate comfortable sitting. And here we're going to be in the cross-legged sitting position known as Sukhanasana. So it allows you to bring your knees a little bit closer together than some of the more classic yoga postures, yoga meditation postures. And this helps with the twist. So let's place let's see how it says here. Left arm into the air and then behind your back. And then the right hand into the air, right hand on the left knee. And as you exhale from the lower belly, twist, look over the left shoulder towards the back. Stay here, keep on breathing. I'll be looking forward to look at the breathing instructions here. And towards the end of the exhale, on each exhale, use the arms to move the shoulder girdle gently further left, turning your head. And when you inhale, subtly unwind, releasing the pressure in the arms. Feel your spine getting tall. And then again, exhale, twist over your left shoulder. And then at the end of the exhale, hold the breath 2 seconds, twisting a little further during the suspension. One more breath. Inhale, unwind a bit, feel your spine get long. And again, exhale, twist over the left shoulder. Towards the end of the exhale, use the arms to twist a little bit further. Hold 3 seconds. Inhale, just subtly unwind the spine. And again, exhale, twist over the left shoulder. But this time, roll your head to the right, the opposite direction. Stay here, continue to breathe. To me, this is my favorite position in the whole routine. This feels so good. Twisting in one way with the torso, but the head moving to the other direction. Inhale, just back off the twist a little bit. And then exhale. Twist over roll your head to the right as you twist to the left. Stay here, keep on breathing. And inhale back to center, shake it out if you need to. And then lift the right hand in the air, place on the earth behind you, left hand into the air. So making sure you're using that back hand to keep a long, straight, lifted spine. And then the left palm on the right knee, beginning with the lower belly, begin to twist towards the right. Look over the back shoulder. Looking over that back shoulder, I'm just looking forward to get the breathing instructions correct. Use arms to leverage the twists further. You can also use the tops of the feet here to help leverage the twist. Inhale, subtly unwind, extend the spine upward. Exhale, twist fully over the right shoulder, turning the head fully right. Suspend the breath after exhale 2 seconds. Inhale, subtly unwind, get the spine a bit longer. Exhale, twist fully over your right shoulder, turning your head fully right. Hold after exhale 3 seconds. Inhale, get long, untwist the spine a bit. And now exhale, twist over the right shoulder, but this time roll your head in the opposite direction towards the left. Hold the breath after 4 seconds out. Inhale, get long, slightly unwind. And exhale, twist to the right, but turn the head further left. This time hold after exhale 4. Twisting your shoulder girdle further right as your head's left. Inhale, slightly unwind and get long. Exhale, twist the torso over the right shoulder. Move that right shoulder further right, but as the head goes left, the opposite direction. Hold the breath 4, twisting. And inhale, unwind. Excellent. We'll now do a simple forward bend, countering pose to this twist. It's Paschimottanasana. Turn your body onto your mat so that you can sit with your legs forward. You can use a cushion if it helps you. Some will need that, some won't. I don't like it here to have my sitting bones elevated, but some it does help. Counterpose to the twist. Keep the knees a little bent here. We're not about stretching the hamstrings in this posture for this practice. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up over the head. Exhale, about 4 seconds as you bend forward, lower your chin, hands to the feet, hold on to the feet. Inhale, still holding the feet, lean back, flatten the back, and exhale, sink into the forward bend, lowering the chin. Inhale, come all the way back up. We're going to do this a few more times. So exhale, all the way down this time. At the end of the exhale, suspend the breath out 2 seconds. Inhale, lean back, flatten the upper back, straighten the arms. Exhale, sink back down. Hold 2 seconds. Inhale, come all the way back up, arms up. And exhale, down. Make the exhale a little bit longer. And this time we'll hold the exhale, hold the breath after the exhale 3 seconds. Inhale, flatten the upper back, lean back. Exhale, sink a little longer. Good. Hold the exhale 3 seconds. Inhale, come forward and all the way back up one last time. Exhale, sink into the forward bend, and if you can this time after the exhale, hold the breath out 4 seconds. Stay in the position, but inhale. Last time, lean back, holding on to the feet, flatten the upper back. And longer exhale. Nice long exhale. Sink back into it. Hold 4 if you're able. Suspend the breath out 4. And then inhale forward and all the way up. And exhale. Lower the arms to the sides. And please come down onto backs. And we're going to lie in Shavasana. Just going to do a brief Shavasana before we do some pranayama. Palms turned up. See if you can recall how you felt at the beginning of the practice. Again, see if you can feel be aware of the vibration in the bottoms of the feet, your hands, that vibratory quality of the peripheral nervous system. And then listen for that deeper octave. That deeper vibration that is the autonomic nervous system. Listen for that deep quiet in your system, and while you rest, keep feeling like you are opening space into your body and listening to that deep quiet pulsation of your own life force. Now gently bring your attention back to the tip of your nose and feel the fact of your breath. Begin to gently but progressively deepen the inhale and lengthen the exhale. Also to mention here, I'm getting battery low signal, so if I lose the sound, I have to run and get a couple more batteries upstairs. We're going to focus on the belly inhale now, so as you gently deepen the inhale and lengthen the exhale, focus your inhale, letting the belly float up to the sky, and lengthen the exhale until you feel your body gently stretching with the breath. And now let's unwind and come into a comfortable seated posture for the pranayama practice. I am going to go change the batteries now. Apologies for the delay. Testing 1, 2, 3, looks good. Besides changing the batteries, I also went to the bathroom. Hopefully I remembered to turn the microphone off while I went to the bathroom. So here we are in our cross-legged sitting position for our pranayama breathing fun. And we're going to be using, of course, the Langana breathing, so breathing into the tummy, exhale, tummy towards the spine. And the lengths of the breaths will be regulated, all 4 segments. The inhale, inhale retention, exhale, exhale suspension. And the real changes during the pranayama will be in the exhale and the exhale suspension. Close eyes. And just to guide attention for a moment before we begin with our breath, feel your sit bones. on the seat, cushion, chair, wherever you are sitting, eyes closed. Bring attention to your sacrum at the base of the spine. I'd like you to visualize that you are a mini you. So if it was me, I'd be a mini Jeff. So for you, it's a mini you. And sacrum is base camp. Everybody knows that I love hiking, so I love to use these hiking terms. Sacrum is the base camp. And you're going to climb the mountain of your own spine or walk up your own spine. So from the sacrum, sense those 5 lumbar vertebra bodies as they rise off your sacral base. As intimately as possible, feel like you're walking up your own lumbar spine, tracing in your mind's eye the curve of your lumbar segment. Feel the lumbar curve and then move into the thoracic spine. Here there are 12 smaller vertebra bodies, curving in a different way than the lumbar. Walk your awareness as best as possible up your thoracic spine, sensing the rib cage, the ribs connected to the processes of your thoracic vertebra, and then of course wrapping around and meeting at the sternum in front of the chest. Walk your awareness up your thoracic spine towards the top. Feel your shoulder girdle, your scapula looming off to the right and left as you walk up your thoracic spine. And then walk into your cervical spine. From here you can see there are 7 cervical vertebra bodies that curve again in a different direction than the thoracic, more similar to the lumbar. One by one, climb up those 7 cervical vertebra until you reach the axis and feel like you're walking into the brainstem. And you can say that's the cave at the top of the mountain where that great yogi, that's your true nature, lives. For a moment, from that cave in the back of your head, look down and trace in your mind's eye your cervical, your thoracic, and your lumbar spines, back to sacrum base camp. From base camp, once more, back up, lumbar, thoracic, and cervical spines into that cave. Now shift your attention to the tip of your nose and feel the fact of the breath. And we're going to stick just with inhales and exhales, not the 4 segments that I said. Inhale, tummy gets bigger. Exhale, belly button towards the spine. Exhale longer than inhale. Inhale, tummy gets bigger. Exhale, belly towards the spine. And continue at your own pace, lengthening both the inhale and the exhale, attempting better than you can to have the exhale longer than the inhale. Now release the breath. Let the inhale and exhale just happen naturally. And then let go of the conscious control of the breath altogether. Stay inwardly focused and present, and listen for that deep octave of calm, parasympathetic engagement as you feel your vitality lifted, strengthened by this practice, and yet a deep calm throughout the system. This practice is now complete. I wish you a peaceful and stressful day. Thank you.
Do you mean stress-free? Do you mean stress-free rather than stressful?
Oh, did I say stressful? No, I don't mean a stressful day. A stress-free day.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean that the stress is free. It means, yeah. I wish you a relaxed day.